Hello everyone, my name is Kayla. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about underrated books you need to read. And when I'm talking about underrated, I'm talking about Goodreads specifically, where there's very few ratings for this book. And that's why you need to read it. You need to get those ratings out there. So yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to apologize briefly because the air conditioner is kind of loud. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's very hot out today and I am not turning it off. So sorry. Okay, anyway, let's get into the books. So, the first one I want to talk about is a graphic novel, and it's called Age 16. And it has 808 ratings on Goodreads, which is so low compared to something like Court of Thorns and Roses, which probably has hundreds of thousands of reviews. So, this is such a little amount. So, Age 16 follows three generations of mothers and daughters. It's a coming of age YA graphic novel with a multi POV, and I found it to be very beautiful. I think one of the best parts of this graphic novel was that it follows the struggles of different time periods. So, it starts in the 1940s, I believe, with the grandmother, and then it goes on to the mother, then it goes on to the daughter, and it's really good. I think I gave it I gave it 5 stars. Okay, so next one that you definitely need to read is called The Centaur's Wife by Amanda Leduc. And this is such a good book. Oh my gosh. I read it and tabbed the heck out of it. I don't normally tab books or do annotations, but this book, it's top tier. It's top tier. So essentially this book follows the end of the world. It's a dystopia following a band of characters surviving off of the mountain. And this definitely has magical realism, it's an adult novel, and it's multi-POV. So when I say it takes place off the mountain, what I mean by this is that the mountain is this mystical thing where the centaurs live. And it's so beautiful and wonderful, and it's a great story. It also has disability representation, but it's really good. I think I gave this 5 stars as well. And it has 941 ratings on Goodreads, which is so low. Not even 1,000 for this book. Come on. Look at this cover. Look at these tabs. It's amazing. It's amazing. Next, I want to talk about a memoir, which I don't read many of, but some of them just hit really hard, and they're wonderful. So we have Breaking the Ocean by Anid Dashgard. It's kind of hard to explain, but essentially it's a young woman born in a supportive mixed family in the 1970s Iran. And then there's the 1979 revolution with the Orthodox religious regime that is currently in Iran and a lot of the Middle Eastern countries right now. So it's nonfiction, adult memoir, and it's definitely about social justice and trying to figure out your place in the world. Really good. I did give this a 4 star. And it has 190 ratings on Goodreads. What? I'm so shocked by this. It's a really good book. I had an excellent time reading it, and it definitely hits you really hard to see how things change over time. And lastly, I'm going to talk about a poetry collection. So I know for some of you, poetry collections are a little intimidating, and I understand that to a certain extent, but I think poetry is absolutely beautiful, and it's a good place to start with a collection of something that you would enjoy. So I would definitely recommend this poetry collection. It has more accessible and inaccessible poetry, and what I mean by that is it has poetry that's easily understandable and stuff that's a lot deeper, but I think there's something for everyone in this collection, is what I'm saying. So we have 100 Queer Poems, an anthology by Mary Jean Chan and Andrew McMillan. Excellent poetry collection. So you discover and rediscover how queer poets speak to one another across generations. So some of these poems are set hundreds of years ago, and then some of the poetry is more recent. I actually did a video about this book. I did a poetry analysis, and I think it was an excellent video. And it has some really great poems in here. It's definitely a poetry collection, queer, nonfiction, and an anthology because it has like some writings about queer people and queer poets, but not necessarily just poems. But it's really good and you should definitely check it out. I did give this a 5-star, and there was 1,107 ratings on Goodreads, and that is criminally low. It should be a crime to have ratings this low for something like this amazing. So yeah, definitely check this out. Let me know down below. Are there any books that you would recommend that have low ratings or not enough ratings on Goodreads? Let me know. I'd be very interested in checking them out. And I could recommend another poetry collection here, but I should probably just make a video of recommending poetry collections. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.